I'm back!
Hello again, team. It's Jess or JashiiCorrin, and welcome back for my week 39 plan with me. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different in that I will not be the one setting up my weekly spread, but my partner Vogel will be. Before we hand off to him though, as per usual, we're just going to have a look at how this week was going. So as you'll remember from my last weekly plan with me, for this week I was going with these time bars for each day of the week, and a section for a to-do list down the bottom, along with a running to-do list for the week on the side. Since last week's video, I have gone in and filled in my timetable and schedule after school for each day. I haven't quite filled in the weekend, just because my plans aren't fully set into stone. And in terms of my checklists, I have not really been using them. So far this week I've been really super busy, and of course, anytime I get busy, I neglect my journal. Despite that, I really do love the way this spread looks, and I think it's kind of going to be a shame that I know it won't be full at the end of the week. In terms of the setup that Vogel did for me for next week, the first thing we needed to do was go and find him some inspiration, so it was off to Pinterest.
Alright, we're going to Pinterest. Gonna find some stuff. This is why I never do anything like this in mine, because I'm too indecisive.
Okay. We can edit out the 7 years of you looking through Pinterest and be like, oh look, we found it!
What's this?
That's a Hufflepuff spread.
Is it?
By Katie Hatfield Designs.
Can we do that but make it like a honey badger?
I don't know how to draw a honey badger, not that I'm doing it, but like, you could do that if you want.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to try and draw a badger in my book.
Specifically a honey badger.
Okay, well I don't.
Because we know that's what you used to be known as.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's an option. So we'll keep him open. But he's weird.
Oh, that was so cute. Look at the little fox.
Edit that bit out. What? I won't criticise my brother on the internet.
I'm not going to edit that out. There's going to be 500% there.
No.
Yeah, you just like bad-mouthing your brother.
No, I'm not having you badmouth my brother on the internet.
I didn't. I said nothing. You said this.
Edit.
Edit.
I want something crazy.
What, seriously?
Yeah. Let's make it a challenge. I'm the best bullet journaler ever.
Hashtag modesty.
I think I want something with boxes.
With boxes?
Yeah,
That's
but
a start.
I want something like very postmodern.
Oh, postmodern, yeah. No, I totally feel that vibe for you.
I feel like you know what I mean, because
I know you're full of shit.
I know there's an image in my head.
Would you like to draw it on paper?
Well, no, there's a vision in my head, not an image, because my head is gobbledygook. But it's very abstract-y shapes, but I want boxes. But I don't want them like standard thing. I want them kind of all over the place.
Like layered, like one on top of the other, or like...
I want them kind of atypical.
Atypical.
Yeah. So instead of being symmetrical,
yeah,
I want them to not be that.
Oh, yep. And do you want them to, like, look like they're sitting one on top of the other, like, not see-through, or do you want it so that, like, their corners, like, overlap like a Venn diagram?
Neither.
Neither. Well, that's helpful.
I think I want them to be boxes, but not boxes. So
Well, that's okay. Like, you don't even need to try and recreate something from Pinterest. You can just do whatever it is you want to do here. As long as it's a weekly and I can actually use it, hopefully. That would be ideal.
I'm going to try shapes for some inspiration. I feel like there's a style of art that's what I want to recreate, but I don't know what it's called because I'm not cultured enough.
Well, why don't we just look up, like, abstract shape art?
Okay, abstract. We've gone to Google now. Pinterest has let us down.
Yeah, geez, Pinterest. Wow. Is that what you were looking for, or...?
I'll throw some silly art names in there.
Postmodern.
Yeah.
That's some art.
Yeah. Okay. There's only one way to fix this.
Post. You're so full of shit.
I like that.
I like how Van Gogh comes up for postmodern.
Yes.
Which one do you like?
I like this.
The sun.
Yeah.
You want to draw a picture of the sun.
Yes. I want this to be at the top of your thing.
Alrighty, you do it. Alrighty, Vogel, tell us what you're doing for your setup today.
So today I am doing a weekly spread for Jashii. I went through the Pinterest and tried to find some inspiration, and turned out I was too picky, so I am winging it a little. But we did find a cool picture of the sun, which Jess will put on the screen now.
What do you think one of the more challenging parts about setting up this weekly was?
I'm not a very creative person, so having to think about a way to make it kind of look good and also actually function for what it needs to be, that was quite challenging. So you can see while I'm trying to make decisions, there's a dancing pencil on the side while I'm going about the thoughts in my head, essentially, or what I want to put on the page. I'm not very visual I can't visualize an image and then put it on the page. I kind of have to just freeform it a bit. But I also know that sometimes that leads to disaster, so I did want to put some planning in there. And what you can see is I've tried an overlapping style, which is something I would never do myself, but with, what's that old saying? YOLO? Thought we'd give that a bash.
An old saying, YOLO, yep. In terms of the questions that were left on last week's Plan With Me, our first one comes from Daphne, who asked, do you guys have a date?
No. No, we're very preliminary planning stages at this stage. All I can say is we do currently have dates, but not a date for a wedding.
Yes, we have dates.
Yeah.
But not a date. Our next question comes from Kateri May, who asked, which Fitbit do you use, and what's your experience been with it? So personally, I use the Ultra, like the first Ultra, so the one that's slim and doesn't have as many features.
We should point out as well, Jashii also has a special wristband for it, not the standard attachment. I use the Charge 2, which you probably can glimpse in some of the footage. Pretty good. It has heart rate monitor, bunch of other features that I don't really know how to use, but every so often I walk up a hill and it tells me I should be dead. So, that's always fun.
In terms of my experience with it though, I do really like my watch. I think that it fits well. It's kind of nice to look at. I like that it's digital because I'm a pleb. I don't so much like that it doesn't have as much of the functionality as other Fitbits have, but it gets the job done, so I still appreciate it.
And with that, we will continue. I need a black pen.
Okay. Outlining the boxes?
Yeah. This one.
Okay. So try and hold it relatively, straight up.
What does straight up mean?
Do you want to practice on some other paper first?
Nah. Oh.
Okay.
Be careful.
Alright, yeah, just because, if you hold it on its side too much, it doesn't tend to write nicely, so yeah, try and hold it a little bit more up. You sure to stop where you need to. You can press a little harder than that. Do you want a hand? Because you're having a hard time. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So, if we put this here, you want me to stop at those little dots? Instead of doing from this side, up. See how it's nice and thick?
Yeah.
So just up, not.
Why did mine not do that?
Because you were like that.
I think it might be a lefty thing. To be honest. Because that's what I was like, yeah, I'm up. Maybe I just wasn't pressing hard enough.
Yeah.
It's been quite light.
You might want to do it again.
Oh my god, this pen sucks. Can I have my pen?
No, your pen is way too inky and you will bleed in my journal.
There. Yeah. It's the same. Oh, I didn't go far enough.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah. Yeah, you're still holding it too.
I literally can't write.
I'm just telling you that it needs to be.
I need a better pen than this.
That's the pen. That is the pen you get to use.
This pen is garbage.
No.
Seriously, this just doesn't work.
Then press a little harder. I just don't want you going ham on it. That's why I said, do you want to practice first?
No, that seems silly. I've gone too far in, but that's okay.
Have you?
Yeah, see? It's not hitting the line because I'm putting the ruler in the wrong place.
Yeah, so.
Put the ruler a little smidge down because he's fatter than the pencil. That's probably too far down, but that's okay.
You want me to draw the lines for you?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
This is hell.
Oh dear. Alrighty, let's see. Just while I go in and rule in the lines for Vogel, our next question comes from Marlies. Please do tell me if I'm saying that wrong. And they've asked, how do you choose your colours, and do you have a palette to look at to see if the colours will look good together? For this one in particular, I have done a video on how to choose colour palettes for your journal. That one's linked in the top corner. But general gist is that I usually go and look at colour palette websites or colour palette inspiration on Pinterest and stuff like that. Trying to give people seizures.
Alright, we don't need a ruler for this. We need a ruler for this.
You don't need to use a ruler.
Do you want it to look
also,
good?
Also be careful not to smudge the pen.
Oh,
because obviously
yeah.
the pen is... If you're just doing these little lines, it takes a lot less time, so you're a lot more likely to smear it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sick of that.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a 1/2 centimeter line. I'm sure you can draw a straight line from 1/2 centimeter. I'm sure
You've literally seen me bullet journal.
Yeah, I'm
like,
just,
you know that's not true.
I'm just being nice. I don't know. No, I think you can do it.
There we go.
Be careful. Don't smudge anything. Cool, cool, cool. And then that one, make sure that you cut it in the right way for Tuesday. Bottom left corner.
What do you mean?
Bottom left corner of Tuesday, make sure that you cut it in the right way.
I don't know what that means.
On the box for Tuesday, in the bottom left corner, make sure you cut it
go up and yeah.
Yes.
Follow what I've drawn.
Well, yeah, but there's 2 lines there. Just make sure you fill in the right ones. Is what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah, I was getting so confused. I was like, what the f?
I'm just like, this is a clear instruction.
Because I was like, obviously I'm going to do that. I drew it.
Ay, 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 ay. Next minute.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm like waiting for one of these to go horribly wrong.
I've done this before, where that's happened. You didn't put the line on the side.
What do you mean?
Where's the other side of the box for Friday?
Oh, Christ.
Flip the book around.
Why?
Because you... Careful. Yep, there we go. Flip the book around.
Not hitting the camera. No. That doesn't work. That's the worst. Not doing that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're left-handed.
Yep, good enough.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I love that. Flip the book around. I'm like, how does this help? This made everything bad.
That was my bad. I apologize. I'm just used to using, I don't know, my right hand.
More like the wrong hand. Gotcha!
Oh, so witty. Oh no.
Don't know why you turned Indian for that, but okay.
That's not a racist thing. Why did you have to take it to the racist place?
That's what it sounded like. I was like, that seems kind of offensive.
I thought I sounded German. Whatever.
German.
That's how good I am at accents.
That's also a race. Or at least they master race, if you're to believe some of them.
Stop. No taking it to that place. You didn't do the line on the top of Saturday.
What? What line? Oh, yeah. Is it this one?
No.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Medium.
No. Use the ruler. It's
Why?
2 squares across. I trust you for 1 square only.
This bit here?
The top of the box.
Oh, it's here. That was almost a disaster.
Alrighty. Now it's time to erase the lines. Are you feeling confident in erasing the lines?
Well, we're not done yet. We're going to do this.
Oh, okay.
Also, I've thought about where the word Saturday is.
Yep.
Given that this should be at the top and this is mostly obscured, I would like to strategically only do half the word. How does that fit? How does that sit with you? Do the middle half.
I'm just trying to get over this line right now, mate. Like...
The line. The line.
Oh, Lord.
Day.
Day. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'll write... a turd.
You're gonna write turd. Spread. Yeah, okay. Sure, that's a good idea.
No, Bubba, a turd.
Okay, a turd.
Maybe I'll put Sunday down there, and it can be Unda.
Unda. So I feel like I'd prefer Unda to...
Turd.
You're such a dick.
Well, I just thought about it. I'm like, it looks dumb because it doesn't work. But if we only put a bit of the word, then it'll look good.
You know, in hindsight, maybe you should have made this box overlap those ones.
Nah, I reckon this is even cooler.
Oh, yep, totes, bruv.
Yeah.
Oh, sick as cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeet.
Oh, not yeet.
Next minute.
Next minute, not yeet.
Yeet.
There we go. Okay, we gotten rid of the pencil. I love the consistency of the lines in this. That's probably my favourite part so far.
I thought this turned out amazing, honestly.
I'm actually not shunning you. Like,
this
I know
is
it
the
sounds
best
like it.
bullet journal thing I've actually ever done with no inspiration.
With no inspiration. Well, there you go.
Except for that person we have to credit for legal reasons.
Oh, that person. Well, yeah, that person we have to credit for legal reasons. Alrighty, take it away.
Okay.
The Artsy Life asked, do you ever journal in your bujo? Thoughts and feelings? Personally, I don't do a lot of this in my journal, or at least I don't do it very often. The most I'll usually do this is as part of my gratitude logs, but I do like to sometimes put down some brief thoughts on my weekly spreads as well. For our next question, Rowan Lana asked, I know you're filming with your phone, but what kind of tripod do you use? I'm not quite sure what model it is, but the brand name is called Manfrotto.
There's so many Y's fucking up dates.
Well, every day ends in day, so...
Yeah, whose dumbass idea was that?
You put that a lot further over than the other one.
Yep.
Where's day? Nope, write it. Nope, write it. Do it. Fuck it, it's Wednesday. Sometimes, you just gotta celebrate Wes and all that he does.
I can
with
fix
Wednesday.
it.
Nope.
I can fix it.
Nope. It is
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yep. Just gonna take a little bit of coaxing.
Just remember, every time you go over with a pen, you're gonna bleed on my other page. So,
Okay, where's
Wed. Ness.
Nez? I know how to fucking spell.
Do you?
Don't sass me right now. Okay,
You were doing so well.
that fiasco made it a little further over than we wanted, but oh well.
Okay, before you go any further, let's just check to make sure we don't have any bleed through. You're okay.
Yeah,
It's over the top of doing.
we were able to just fix that. Can I put in underneath it, also known as Wednesday?
This is your spread.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Don't forget Monday.
Monday's not done yet.
M-O-N-D.
Fuck off.
So in terms of your finished spread, what do you think you did the best?
I am really proud of how the boxes came out, so they actually do have that aesthetic where they look like they're on top of each other. And I actually did clouds that looked good for a change and not like weird thought bubbles.
Thought bubbles. Well, isn't a thought bubble a cloud?
Completely different things.
Completely different. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Yeah, sorry. Do you think you'd ever start your own bullet journal where you do weeklies, or?
Probably not. This took up a lot of my afternoon. Yeah, no, I sadly just... It would be very helpful to have a planner like that, but I also just don't have the time to invest in planning to be more organised.
Alrighty, I would like to rebuke that because I don't think that bullet journaling has to take a lot of time. It's just you wanted to make it decorative, so it took a little longer. Yeah?
Yeah, that is fair. And to be honest, I do prefer mine as being like more long-term list goal type of thing at the moment.
Yeah. With your very aesthetically pleasing little, man with his labels that You skip past pretty
No,
quick.
we're not going to talk about that.
We're not talking about it? Okay. Yeah,
Last time I showed it to people, I was bullied.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was by you.
It was me? Wait. Yeah, actually, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
Well, I apologise for the actions of past Jess.
That's alright.
But also, it's funny.
It will never see the light of day.
Never see the light of day. Any closing remarks?
I hope you enjoy using the spread I have created for you.
I hope I do too. I hope that it keeps me productive. I think it will.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned I didn't give you enough space to write things, but...
Well, I mean, I barely touched it this week, so I'm sure it'll be fine next week.
So what I've got is a box for Monday, start of the week. Anyone who says it's Sunday is wrong. A box for Tuesday, next day, makes sense. Then a box for Wednesday. Those who were paying attention would have noticed the almost Wednesday fiasco, hence the comment below. This is not cool, so I just can't draw brackets. On Thursday, we have Thursday in the fourth box.
No shit. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fucking goddamn.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Actor. Then we have Friday, followed by Saturday, and then Sunday.
You forgot the blue line on the cloud.
What blue line on the cloud? I forgot the blue line on the cloud. Sorry, everyone. Hold your that thought. We are not editing this, so don't worry about it. Fixed. So we have Friday again, then Saturday, and then Sunday. I realized the way I did my overlap meant that to make it seem sensible, I had to kind of overlap my word. Originally, you probably saw this was going to be Saturday, but we realized when we did that, that would have made it say a turd. And Jashii wasn't too happy with her book saying a turd, so we corrected the dates around for that, account for that. We also have my attempt at calligraphy. My first attempt at calligraphy, actually. I've never tried that before. You can tell. And then some dates. Jashii would not let me do those in pencil, despite me insisting that I was going to fuck it up.
But you didn't. You didn't. It looks good.
Because she told me repeatedly what the days were. And this is my picture.
As per usual, I'm now just going in with my Pit Artist pen to write down the events that I know I have coming up next week. I'd also just like to take a moment to apologise that I wasn't able to answer everybody's questions that were left on last week's video. For anybody's questions who I missed, please don't think I didn't see them, and I will try and make sure to answer them in next week's video.
Thank you for watching, team. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you wanted to see more from Jashii, feel free to check out one of her other videos. Until next time, bye!
Anyway, so you just go.
That's why I've realised why I don't do weekly spreads now, because I spend so fucking long.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't do one like this for yourself, would you?
I think it looks great.
Yeah, you think it looks great, but would you do it for yourself?
Banger. Well,
Bangers! Okay, so now what I'd usually do is go, alrighty, so we have a box for each day of the week, and but I mean, that's all you've got, so.
Okay.
You just talk us through your spread. Don't move it. I just centered it. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my god. You fucking tit. We just put this in the bloopers because you're being a dickhead. Anyway, there you go. Do not move the book.